What's up, YouTube viewers? I'm here at church with the mighty Morphys again. Church, you know, my church. The outdoors is my church. So, you know, anything in nature is my church. This happens to be the Columbia River, and yeah, I needed to get out, man, because I told myself first thing this morning I was going to call that crooked law firm. And yes, I can say that very easily without slander because they are crooked. So I got a hold of this Bud Weissep, you know. He looks just like Moses Mike, you know, Republican House Speaker, you know. And he lies just as much too. He just patronized me over and over thinking I was stupid, you know. I said, you do realize I have AI, right? And he's like, oh yeah, well the AIs, you know, they don't tell the truth. And he's giving me this horse shit. And I said, well, I use Gemini AI 2.5 and it's the least biased, and the information that they gave me about these crooked bastards was accurate. And what I mean by that is, this is what these shady fucks do, and I can do this without slander because it's true. They take on as many tort claims as they possibly can, and they circular file the ones that aren't going to make them money, and they just go for the ones where people got hurt the worst or died. It's not a new thing. Attorneys are crooked, man. Why do you think people call them ambulance chasers? And they're just as bad as used car salesmen, you know. So I called the son of a bitch and all his bullshit, you know. Like the first claim, he never filed it. Didn't file it at all. That was the one I got from that supposed Tony, who hooked me by saying you're easily looking at 400K from all the drugs that all these Malincrot, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but who cares? And Purdue Sackler, those fucking scumbags, right? So now he's saying that I'm only looking at like about, oh, you're only gonna get like 1,000, that's all everybody gets. Well, he's lying there too. It is shitty because of what they're doing, but the Malincrot, the people are getting usually around 20,000. So the fuckers just lie out their fucking teeth and they just think that everybody's fucking stupid, you know, kind of like Trump does. I got news for those fuckers. I'm far from stupid. I told him, I said, all right, buddy, I'm gonna go talk to some of my friends that work at Nabisco and the Teamsters and whatnot, and Frito-Lay and stuff. And we're just gonna see how this fucking I'm gonna put my team together, and these cocksuckers, you know, just lying, cheating, son of a bitches, never answered any of my emails, any of my calls till I had to get CAP, which is, you know, it's in Texas. It gets a hold of these fuck off crooked bastard attorneys, you know. And then even then, oh, I noticed he put nations offer him on the caller ID, whereas he didn't do that when they called me at 4 a.m. and said, oh, it's urgent. This Anthony person supposedly, it's urgent. We got to file this today. If we don't file this HIPAA today, we can't file your claim. Well, my HIPAA didn't have any expiration date on it. I purposely made sure of that. He just didn't file it. He just did not file my claim. And I'm telling you what, mark my words, they got a fight coming. Anyway, I'm gonna go.